again, I'm back with a new book to share. And as anyone that follows me on Instagram, you'll know it was the blue one. That one, I have a few projects on the go at the moment, and I don't know why I do it to myself. I try to just stick to one project at a time, but I've ended up, I think I'll give you a quick look, I've ended up with these little pink ones on the go as well. And I think there's a gold one somewhere. And I was finding it difficult to concentrate on which one to do. I was doing a little bit of a few all at the same time, but I finally settled on the blue because most people that know me know that blue is my favourite. So this is the closure for this one. I had just taken it off because this is my second time doing this video. I really must learn to edit. But anyway, this is my last Amity Bloom book for a little while. I have two made but not decorated, but I'm going to have a wee break from them because as much as I absolutely love them and I love the style, I just need to try something different for a little while. So that's why the little hardback ones I've just shown you are what I'm working on at the moment. I do love the size. I love keeping them quite small. I made a bigger one recently, but I'm back to, I like the sort of ones you can sort of hold in your hand, the really sort of dinky ones. But yeah, so let's hope I'm in frame. And so yeah, as I've said before, I like finding a piece of jewellery that fits my colours and using it throughout. So these pieces and the piece on the front are from the same necklace, and there's one wee dangle from it as well further along. So it's another chunky little book. There's the other bit from the necklace that just all works nice together, and then all the beads match as well. So yes, very chunky, but if you take all the ephemera out that I've added, it does sit quite flat because it's only an inch spine. But yeah, it looks, they do really work well, be nice and chunky, these ones. So on the front we've got I think they were tobacco collecting silks. It's like a silk with a little bit of embroidery on it. I think they were from, it's like a vintage silk, and I think it's from tobacco years ago. But I've done a little bit of sari here and here, and this flips out. And I've used the same napkin throughout again to sort of keep the colour flowing. And the same fabric, I think, on most of the seams, if it's not cream. And we've got some journaling cards here in this belly band. The papers are either Ruby and Pearl, Tracy Fox, Tim Holtz, and the Graphics Fairy throughout this book. So we've got a wee flip here and a wee card in there. And then this flips out, and I've used the Tim Holtz fabric butterflies. And then just a wee journaling spot there. And then another wee flip here, which is just a few spaces. It's down to the fabric here. And then there's a couple of pockets, fabric pockets here. And this is a wee, I think this is a tobacco card. And again, this is a Scottish dance booklet I have, and it's just really cute. And we've got a little glassine bag there, which has got another wee tuck behind. And this is printed on newsprint to give it a nice old feel. I've got sari and tulle and beads on each of the cardboard bits throughout the signature. Two little tucks here. I've used a little bit of pink throughout this book as well, but it's mainly blue. And this is one of those tracing paper bags that Ruby and Pearl did in a tutorial, and they do work really well. Really nice idea, because getting glassine bags in the UK is quite difficult. You can get them, but they don't have that same, because I have a few from America, and they don't have the same feel to them. So it's nice to make the tracing paper ones. So we've got a wee envelope here with a little journaling card, and then another one behind there. Things just come in and out the pockets so easily until you start a video. And a wee journaling card here, and this is a few layers to make this little pocket here. I really like using the negative of the Tim Holtz dies and then bringing the layers up underneath. So there's some tracing paper, and then there's some coloured paper that fitted, which fits with what I was doing, so that all comes together quite nicely. And then more of the napkin here. I've got another layered pocket here. I don't know if you'll see it, but there is some of this Art Alchemy wax throughout this book, and it gives it a nice sort of glitter. I don't know if you'll see that, because the texture you get on the napkins and some of the papers, it took to it really nicely, but I really don't know if that's going to come off on camera or not. And we've got some tracing paper, and this is a clothing. It was a tag on some jeans, and I keep everything because I love clothing tags. Some of them are just so nice, and I love making journaling cards and tags and things out of them. This is one of the new Tracy Fox kits where it's little covers for paper clips, and they're just so cute. So I think they'll be popping up in my journals for the next wee while, because I really like them. And then I've got a wee journaling card just on some brown paper. And then there's a letter here that again I've put on newsprint paper to make it feel nice and old. I've got these tiny little bull clips, which I thought were really cute in here. And again, it's just I've added these bigger tags to give sort of texture around the edges, but also to just add in some extra journaling space. I've done it again. I've put that over a few pages instead of just the one it was supposed to be on. And here we've got a wee tuck there, and this journaling card with these pretty ladies just fits really nice through the window. And then another one of those big cards. The centre of this signature is this really lovely big butterfly, which just works with the colours again really well. And this is a tea card. And another little bit of the napkin and the Tim Holtz dies. This is another tag that came on clothing, and it came like this in all these different layers. It's got like a little tag that holds this bit shut, so I popped a little glassine envelope here, so that pops in there and actually does stay shut, but I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm doing a video. And then this one opens, and I've put these two little tag spaces in there as well. Seriously, nothing goes away the minute you press record. And I've used the same paper to match this tag for this pocket, so I thought that looked quite nice. And again, bringing that tag over the top there, I thought it looked quite nice. And then this really nice print just sits nice over the top of that page because the colours all work. Another tag. And we've got a little envelope here, which I've just used as a wee secret place to write. And this is a double pocket, so there's a wee tuck there and there's a wee tuck there. And then this lady I've popped in as a bookmark, but I didn't want her head getting damaged because she sticks out the top, so I popped her on the back of one of these really nice papers from Ruby and Pearl to sort of protect her, plus makes her stand out really nice as well. And another one of these really nice paperclip covers. Here's my stamp, which I try to remember to put in all my books. There at the back. More of the napkin. And we've got another one of these nice tracing paper bags, and a couple of journaling cards. This is just fabric, this page, and this is off an old pillowcase. A couple more little cards, and then I've put this fabric envelope here, so there's a wee pocket in the front and then there's a pocket in the back. I was going to put some embellishment here, but I don't think it'll lie right now because I've put so much in, but we'll see. But I think they're really nice because this fabric is really pretty on its own too. I've got a journaling card in the front, and then again another one of these clothes tags that came in layers, so I just decorated each layer, and this one's really thick, and I've just left the back for journaling. I covered this one because this had stuff on it, but these two were blank to start with. I like how that turned out. And then in here we've got a journaling card too. I'm showing my light, not the camera. The lighting's terrible here today. It was too bright earlier to do it because the sun was coming straight in the window, and now it's quite dull, so hopefully the lighting's okay. So we've got a guest check here and ephemera, and then I've popped some vintage stamps in here that I think match the look of the book for whoever gets it. And then I got a wee box of Taperology stuff for Christmas, so I've used a few bits out of there because they're lovely. They're really pretty, but they're quite thin, so I can put a few in here without bulking it out, so I thought that was quite nice. And then we have a die on the back, so lots of dangles, and yes, another very chunky one but cute. So I'm pretty sure this one does have a home. I do have a lady waiting for a blue book, so I'll let her know this one's ready. I think the next few all have homes, but I'm going to close. I said in another video that I would take orders, but I got a few more than I realised I would get, so I'm not going to take any more orders from now on, just till I get those ones done, because the next few months are going to be quite busy because my daughters are moving away, and there's just a few things coming up where it's going to be quite busy, so I don't want to take on any more orders until I'm done the ones I'm already doing. So I hope anybody that contacts me understands, and then I'll open a list again at some point. I think maybe what I'll do is finish the ones I've said I'm going to do, have a wee break, have a wee play with some books, pop them in my shop, and then maybe start a list again. But for now, the list is closed again, because I don't want too many people waiting for books, because everybody is lovely. Nobody has ever hassled me to hurry up or anything like that, but I just feel the pressure myself to try and do them quickly, which I don't like. So yeah, like I say, I'll finish the list I've got, and then I'll start one again at some point. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching me ramble on. This was all, I feel this, I usually take so long to psych myself up to do one of these videos. I feel this is quite rushed today, so hopefully the lighting and everything has worked out okay, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.